Okay, so see here, I was explaining about the that is association rule mining concept. Okay, so in this, see what we will be doing is we will be generating the rules here, which are going to satisfy the minimum support and the minimum confidence threshold. We will find the support and the confidence of the rules, and then we will find those rules which are satisfying the minimum support and the minimum confidence. We will keep those rules only, and these rules which are having the support and confidence less than the minimum support and the minimum confidence, they will be pruned or they will be removed from the list of association rules. Now see here, so what is the procedure that we will be following here? So all these rules, if you observe here, they're having the same items, that is milk, diapers and beer. These are the three items which are present in all these transactions, that is milk, diaper and beer. Okay, see all the rules here which we have considered, that is total 6 rules we have considered. All these rules, for example, milk, diapers implies beer, and then milk, beer implies diapers. All the combinations of rules we have considered. All these items, see, they are going to contain the same item set or the items here, that is milk, diapers and beer. So now if we calculate the that is support and the confidence here. Okay, so see here, support you will get as zero point 0.4 for all these transactions. Sorry, for all these rules, because see if you compute the sigma of x union y, that is the numerator, so that will be 2 only divided by total number of transactions is, that is fixed 5. So 2 by 5 will be the value for all these rules. So 2 by 5 you will get as zero point 0.4. And now if you calculate the confidence is sigma of s union y divided by sigma of x. Okay, so if you calculate that, but that is going to vary here. Okay, because in the denominator, okay, we will be having sigma of x. Okay, and then in the numerator we'll be having sigma of x union y, that will be same. Okay, numerator will be same, but denominator is going to vary for the confidence calculation. So we will be having different values here for confidence. So in these kinds of examples, so if you have got the item sets that are going to contain the same set of items, and if you find the support of all those item sets or the rules. Okay, suppose if they are, if any of these rules is infrequent, infrequent means that if they don't satisfy the minimum support value, okay, then that will be removed from the frequent item set rules. Okay, if that item set is not present here, okay, if it is not going to satisfy the minimum that is support value that is given, then we will remove all the rules. Okay, because the support will be less or same here, so it will be less than the minimum support, so we can remove all those rules. So here, for example, if the given minimum support is 50 or zero point 0.5, and here the calculated value is 0.4. So now, since the first that is rule itself is infrequent, then no need to consider the other rules here. All the other rules will also be infrequent here. Okay, that is the meaning. So whenever you are considering the set of rules here, all these rules, if they are having the same sets of items, okay, that is milk, diapers and then beer, see if they have got the same sets of items here, see what we will be doing is we will be finding the support of the items here. Okay, support count of all these rules, see it will be same. Okay, support will be same because it is containing the same set of items here. So once we find the support, if any one of these rules is infrequent, if it doesn't satisfy the that is minimum support value, if for example, if this example, if the minimum support is 0.5 and here calculated value is 0.4, since it is less than the given minimum support, we will remove all those rules or we will mark them as infrequent because they don't satisfy the that is minimum support value. Okay, so that is the meaning. So all such rules will be removed here. Okay, and then no need to calculate the confidence. Suppose if they don't satisfy the that is support itself, okay, then no need to compute the confidence. That is, we can that is lessen the burden on us. Suppose if the support itself is not satisfied, then no need to calculate the confidence. In the first step itself, say prune all those item sets which don't satisfy the minimum support value. Okay, so we can perform the association analysis problem in the 2 steps here. So first step is see, we can find the frequent item sets. Okay, we can generate the frequent item sets. That is the first step. So how you are going to generate the frequent item sets here? So frequent item sets are nothing but item sets which are going to satisfy the minimum support here. If the support of this item set, if it is greater than or equal to minimum support, then we are going to tag it as frequent item set. That is the first step. Second step is rule generation. So here, if this step one is satisfied, if we generate the frequent item sets, then we will be generating the rules here. So we will generate the all the that is high confidence rules here from each of the frequent item sets. Okay, based on the that is minimum confidence value. The confidence of this rule is greater than or equal to minimum confidence. Then we will include that rule that is having the higher confidence. So here what we have done is we have divided this problem of generating the association rule into two steps here. So in the first step, we will be finding all the frequent item sets here. That is frequent item set generation. See, frequent item sets are nothing but those item sets that are going to satisfy the minimum support. That is, support of this item set will be greater than or equal to minimum support. That is called as frequent item set. So once we get the frequent item set, then we will generate the association rules in the second step. So association rules will be considered here based on the high confidence rules. We will calculate the confidence of the rules here using the frequent item sets generated in the previous step, and we will compare that with the minimum confidence. And those rules which are having the confidence greater than or equal to minimum confidence, those will be considered as high confidence rules. Those will be kept in the rules. Okay. So this process, see, it is going to that is lessen the burden on the user, because we will be considering only the items which are having the support greater than or equal to minimum support. That is the advantage here. So it is computationally expensive. So see here, what we have done is, the association rule mining problem, in that we have got two steps. One is that is calculation of the support and the confidence. Okay, and then deciding on which rules are important, that is high confidence rules. So in this, what we can do is, in the first step itself, we can find all those frequent item sets. If that item set is frequent, then only we will keep that in the that is second step. We'll consider them in the second step. If it doesn't satisfy the first step itself, that is support itself is less than the minimum support, then no need to consider all those, that is the frequent infrequent items in the second step, that is for the rule generation. So we have divided this process into two steps here: frequent item set generation and the rule generation, so that we can improve the performance of this algorithm. So it will be computationally inexpensive. Okay, so this is the process that we will be following in the association rule mining. So next topic I will discuss in the next class. So just wait for 2 minutes. I'll take your attendance.